Folks, it's Typhoon Carter. A little bit behind here, but Malekith and Groudon are playing live for SPL. As for what we got going right now, we have Malekith playing for the Tigers and Groudon playing for the Classiest. Right now we have a Zap versus Suicide Scarm lead. This is a bulky Zap from the looks of it. This is probably max speed Scarm, and Groudon with a hyper offensive team. The Latias likely to be Specs. And that being said though, Infernape, big problem for Malekith at this stage of the game. As for Malekith's team, not 100% sure what it is. It could be a Zap Me kind of team, could be Loomtran as well, but as for Groudon's team, the Sash Scarm with double hazards, it's probably some kind of healing wish Latias, maybe it's Scarf Lati, maybe it's Specs. Either one would not surprise me. Obviously there's the Infernape, which is probably like some kind of offensive Infernape with like CC, Overheat, like Mach Punch, whatever. Could be, there's a couple options that could be. The Heatran being Scarf is possible too. Okay, there's the Latias. And this Latias looking real threatening right now. That was a hefty amount of damage from the Infernape. I wouldn't be surprised if Groudon had a DD Tyranitar in the back. So that's something I could also see happening. DD Tar in the back, maybe a DD Gyarados. Possibly. And yeah, Groudon's probably take a couple seconds to try to think about how he wants to approach this, because the Latias is threatening a lot of damage right now. Looking to like maybe make some progress on Malekith's end, but Malekith known to run a bit more unique teams, some would say. Has his own spin on DPP in general. And yeah, okay, brings in the Heatran here, makes sense. This looks to be some kind of double fire hyper offense from Groudon. And the Heatran here, maybe it's Choice Scarf. If it's Choice Scarf Heatran with like maybe Dragon Pulse or something like that, I would not be surprised. Could also just be something like all attacking Heatran with like maybe a HP Grass slotted in case like Malekith had a Swampert or something. Yeah, both these guys really just burning a lot of clock right now. As for what I would be thinking right now, who's really ahead? I'm not. It's relatively even right now, but if I'm looking at the Zapdos, Heatran, like the Zapdos is still pretty healthy, which is really good for Malekith. Heatran's taken some damage. Latias is not too healthy, but for Groudon, I mean, look, like if he has a DDer, he just sometimes like all you just need is one chance to like get Dragon Dance off, and then you're in business. And Groudon, yeah, these guys, they're burning a lot of clock right now. And Groudon's down to 120 seconds, so about 2 minutes. Malekith's down to 2.5 minutes on the timer. These guys knowing that this is a very important turn. Heatran, Groudon might want to keep it so that it can boom later. That's a possibility as well. Malekith has to be wary of Dragon Pulse, so he could try to go to his own Heatran. That's a possibility. Okay, goes back to Infernape. Malekith stays in. Groudon knowing that, hey look, I can take another hit. As for what the damage on that is, not too sure, but that was still really good damage out of Malekith's Latias. And yeah, so the -2, yeah, this looks like, okay, so it's probably not Specs. Knowing Malekith, this could easily be something like, Scarf Latias, that's a possibility. just based on that damage so far. And yeah, just look at this. Yeah, like that's hefty amount of damage. The Infernape looking like it's hasty nature, perhaps instead of naive. Which, if it is not a Spadef dropping nature on Groudon's Infernape, then that is very likely to be a Scarflaty for Kif. Goes back to Zapdos. And okay, Slack off Ape, not unheard of. So based on this, okay, close combat Slack. Okay, it's probably close combat Mach Punch, Overheat Slack off, or maybe even Fire Blast. Slack off Infernape, not. I actually like this because of the fact that, oh, okay. So no Mach Punch on. It could be like no Mach Punch on this. Easy U-turn. Yeah, so that's good for punishing Starmie, Zapdos kind of teams. Like if you're running Slack free attack Infernape, just because like it lets you get in. And then now Groudon's Latias is looking to be a big threat to Malekith's team. Malekith obviously in a bit of a weird spot. You can't really think Heatran right away because Groudon could easily just surf here. And the other thing is that like if you bring T-Tar in, then you're kind of in a weird spot. You can't really safely bring the Latias in. Like that's too big of a gamble to take. And okay, yeah, so there's the Jirachi. Oh, okay, yeah, that's Specs Lati. That's something that Groudon has liked to run in the past. And okay, yeah, anticipated the Heatran switch in with the Jirachi and got the Hidden Power Ground off. And now the Heatran no longer a check. Oh, okay. I don't get that, but okay. I think what Malekith was trying to do there was he was just trying to catch the Latias, from what I can tell. Probably like just on the switch. And okay, so Groudon brings out his Rotom. For those of you not familiar with Gen 4, Rotom Heat is not Electric Fire, it is Electric Ghost, just for anybody who's coming in and who's never seen a Gen 4 game. This is the only gen where the Roto appliances keep the same typing. It keeps the entire time, but that is not really the main point. That being said, for Malekith, this is looking like to be some kind of mixed Jirachi. Maybe it's some kind of Hidden Power Ground Thunderbolt combo with like Iron Head and like an Elemental Punch. So that's probably what I imagine it could be. And because if I recall, let me just check something real quick. While Malekith is dangerously low on time. Yeah, he's got to make a decision real soon. Groudon, same deal. Like both these guys, they got to make a click. Okay, yeah, so finally there's the Tyranitar that I was thinking Malekith should probably have in the back. Groudon realizes, hey look, he has a T-Tar in the back, I gotta switch out. And he instead brings in his Heatran, interesting choice, and gets decent damage out of it. Okay, yeah, that looks to be CB-Tar, but yeah, Infernape's pretty free here. You just click U-turn and call it a day. They phone it in. And yeah, Malekith said, considering one of his teammates is Christos, or Christos, with an S at the end, it having HP ground and like maybe like Thunderbolt or something like that, I'm not too surprised. Yeah, so the Jirachi goes down. If you're Groudon, you're probably thinking, what do I want to follow up with here? Lati is a pretty safe bet here because if the Tar comes in, you can click Surf. If not, yeah, Groudon probably, if he realizes, yeah, that Lati is Scarf, so he's never winning that speed tie. But Scizor comes in, not the last I was thinking that Groudon might have. And yeah, just takes out the Latias with a pursuit. This is free entry for Heatran. Okay, yeah, I'm not too sure what Malekith's last here is, because... Okay, finally gets the rocks up. If it's like Starmie, then there's a real chance that Malekith could close things out. But there's obviously the Rotom and the Scizor standing in the way. Yeah, wow, these guys are playing dangerously low on time. Groudon with 15 seconds left on the clock. Malekith with 30. You guys gotta make a decision real soon. And yeah, you don't want to give yourself too little time on the clock. Like, just want to make sure you have enough time. And yeah, Malekith's now 15 seconds. Groudon looks like he's already made his decision. If I'm him, I'm probably clicking Surf. And, oh, Pasho, okay. Gets the boom off. Very nice. But now the question is, what do you follow up with? Because if you follow up Zapdos, Rotom's a problem. Infernape's also a problem. And, okay, yes. Okay, yeah. Yeah, if I'm Malekith, it's like I'm content letting the T-Tar go down. It was already very low on health. So these decisions feel like they are... Oh, okay, he's got... Oh, no. Oh, I think Malekith may have just... Yeah, I think Groudon just won the game. Yeah, like you just switch out here. And then... Unless the Zapdos has Heat Wave, then there's a chance, but the issue for Malekith is that, like, all Groudon has to do, or Groudon, geez, yeah, I really need to stick to one of these, but if Groudon decides to just sack the Scizor, all he has to do is just get chip damage, and right as I say that, oh no. Ooh. Wow, just when you thought Groudon had things settled, but yeah, again, Malekith dangerously low on time. Okay, yeah, he just got... Wait, does he not have Roost? No, I feel like you have to Roost there. Okay, yeah, there's the Roost that I was talking about, but the Bullet Punch not breaking the sub is really huge. Now things just got really hairy for Groudon. And yeah, the Rotom probably just going to like T-Bolt, just try, yeah, like for Groudon you just need to click T-Bolt and just like don't give Malekith a chance to sub up again. But the pressure PP could be a real factor here. I don't know if it shows, but okay, yeah, it does actually track, unlike in ADV. Oh, that crit was really iffy, but yeah, okay, so Malekith realizing, hey look, he might sack the Scizor, decides to get the, what do you call it, the sack off. But now this is a interesting turn for Groudon. Malekith again low on timer, just playing on low timer the entire time. Rotom could look to... Oh. Yeah, I was thinking like Trick's a possibility, but with Malekith, it was like you just kind of have to attack. And okay, yeah, it just does just enough to put it in range, and Groudon is able to secure the win for the Classiest. Well played by Groudon. The game got a little bit hairy near the end, but yeah, no, that was a fun game. If you guys want to see me do more of these live narrations, just let me know in the comments, and I will see you guys next time.